Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and 2099 Alpha and Fantastic Four 2099. Okay, these are some pretty sick books. These are really sick books. Look, I'm not exactly 100% sure where exactly all of this is going. The previous two issues, Amazing Spider-Man 34 and 35, I think it was, they're the ones that actually start to lead up into all this good stuff, but it just boom, this is the main one you got to be looking at. All right. That being said, Amazing Spider-Man number 34, excuse me. Okay, so it's 33, 34. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 34 has gone on to explain, and you can see in the review that the 2099 universe is the 316, the Marvel's Earth 316's actual future. This can change. This can go into flux based on what you know. But yeah, for more on that, like I said, go and check out the review. All of this falls into place perfectly. The people involved in this right here. We got Nick Spencer doing the writing, Victor Bogdanovic on art, Marty Gracia on colors, VC's Joe Caramagna on letters. Yeah, a whole bunch of people working on this book. Patrick Gleason and Guro Effects doing the cover. Whole bunch of people doing variant covers and bada-ba-bing, bada-ba-bang. So this book is essentially a lead up to all of the other books and all of the stories that are happening there. Again, I don't know just how crucial all of these books are, but you can determine for yourself. They might be just amazing stories that may or may not go on to something else at some point in the future. I don't actually know. We actually start off with The Ravage. This is not necessarily Ravager 2099, but what a cool surprise that would be. That being said, here's this little kid who goes up and he sees this hammer. Is this the hammer of Thor? It might be. They're hearing whispers of the past and whatnot. This is a mutant kid, though. It's looking forward, and all of a sudden, like one of the eyes out the side of its head. So it's like, is this Eye Boy from the Gen X, Next Gen? Excuse me. What do you call it? You see it. This here at least is not the actual hammer of Thor. Car boat goes by and the hammer just falls over. It is what it is. Somebody picks it up. Turns out it's actually one of the worshippers of Thor. At some point in the future, there's this group that worships Thor. They go around carrying mostly hammers, but whatever. Like they're that easy to freaking carry things like this. Pure iron. Come on. Anyway, and goes and hits this guy that is later revealed to be Jake. Jake, mind you, is Jake Gallows. It doesn't say it in here, but duh, it's obvious. It's Jake Gallows, Punisher 2099. That is freaking awesome. I believe Punisher 2099 is one of the stories that are going to be in here. The artwork in here, man. Victor Bogdanovic, just absolutely freaking amazing. There's another scene in here that's really amazing too, and it's a hell of a reveal. And no, I'm not talking about Nuevo York. This is absolutely gorgeous, amazing, beautiful, sexy art. You've got Miguel O'Hara is in here with Alchemax. We're going over his part in this. There's his origin story, basically how he turns into the Spider-Man. A little different than Peter Parker's story is what it is. They also start talking a little bit about Conan 2099. It looks more like Thundar the Barbarian, but hey, what the hell do I know? Anyway, it's still beautiful. It's still gorgeous. Is this actual Conan? He's already traveling through time right now. Does he actually make it to the year 2099? Wild. Now here is a spoiler. It is crucial to the story, however, and the artwork is just so next generation on this. We've got Uatu the Watcher having been Watcher napped by Doom 2099. Doom 2099 was my favorite of the stories. I know Spider-Man 2099, that was a big one. Doom 2099 was just one of the best. Patrick Broderick on that amazing, absurdly amazing art in the story. Like, just, sorry, that always blew me away. So anything with Doom 2099, I'm going to be immediately attached to. He's got the Watcher in this, what the heck was that called? Clockwork Orange kind of state right there. Oh my God, I wonder, like, Singing in the Rain is playing in the background or something, going over the states of humanity and certain people that are important. Doom was responsible for getting rid of all of the heroes back in the day who just didn't get it. But the world actually needs these heroes, and history continues to try and correct the future, or the future tries to correct itself with history. So it's trying to bring up new heroes. It's not the easiest thing in the world, at least that's what it seems, you know? One of the guys that we wind up meeting in here, and this is cool, is that is actually Ghost Rider 2099. He's going to be written by Ed Brisson. Brisson is doing some sick stuff with Ghost Rider right now, bruh. He is not clowning around. It seems like he's totally playing this guy, and he is. He's playing this guy with this incredible idea that Transverse City. Sorry. Transverse City. This is a city where, as long as you are driving on the highway, you don't pull over and stop. As long as you're driving, that's the only rule. You have to keep on driving. If you pull over and stop, that's when the law immediately pulls over and gets you, and then whatever happens to you, they blow you up, you know what I'm saying, whatever, they kill you, they just get rid of you. Traffic has to keep moving. That's the only law there. So there's this dude who's actually escaping from the law. He just got finished murdering someone. We don't know about this, that, or the other thing, but he's escaping, and here's this version of Ghost Rider 2099 pulling over to stop him. There's been different versions of Ghost Rider all throughout history. One of them was actually in the Guardians 3000 books, the Guardians of the Galaxy in the year 3000, just 1 year later. I wonder if this is going to relate to, because that would be kind of cool if they wound up doing that. So it's 901 years later, but you get the gist. Anyway, so all of this absolutely sick, amazing, beautiful, wild, crazy. At one point you wind up getting this Fantastic Four story. Herbie the robot is the last surviving member, so to speak, of the Fantastic Four. This character here, this is like Jonah Hex, or maybe Ginny Hex from over in the Young Justice books right now. But this is a really cool story, and it looks like it's going to be a really sad story that's about to break my heart, right? Well, don't worry, you don't have too far to go with that. Anyway, all of these are going to wind up continuing. I can show you the last page because it's not a spoiler. It's just telling you what's about to happen as we go on in the future. You can see it down there. So these are all the books that are going to be out. And, of course, it's going to end with 2099 Omega. Omega. They've been doing that lately. So Conan 2099, Ghost Rider 2099, Punisher 2099, Fantastic Four 2099, Spider-Man 2099. Spider-Man is actually going to be the last one that comes out. The first one that comes out besides this alpha is right here, Fantastic Four 2099. So this is going to take place 1 week after the incident that we just saw here in 2099 Alpha. Carla Pacheco is the writer, Stephen Cummings on art, Chris Sotomayor on colors, VC's Travis Lanham on letters, Tony Infante on the cover, bunch of people doing the variant covers. Boom, shakalaka baby. Love that Stephen Cummings was tapped to do the art in here, because it is beautiful art, and I think we really need that in these books. These are new. It's funny they're advertising Contest of Champions here. Hey, make sure you get your little code here so that you can get the game. Just makes it easier, I guess. I actually download the code because of I'm so tired of seeing these stupid advertisements. They finally broke me down, so I'm playing the game on my like third night playing the game now. Maybe that's why reviews are so slow coming out. Anyway, so here's the Fantastic Four. Now they're going to come out and start fighting off all the bad guys. This looks like an amazing team. All of this. This Ginny Hex type character, she's trying to solve this mystery and also trying to help Herbie. I'm not going to get into this story a whole lot. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you that it seems as though this isn't going to have much of a bearing, that these characters are, yes, 100% first appearance of these characters right here. The story, first appearing here, but yes, first appearance of these characters here. It may seem like the story doesn't go anywhere, so speculate or don't. It's your choice. It's not what speculation means, but you get the gist. What I am going to say, though, is that whether this is a key issue or not, I cannot comment on that. I don't know. But I will say this is just one of the freaking most amazing stories It really got me hyped, and the ending was, I'm certain it's going to be pretty controversial for some people. But yeah, tap me in the chat. I'm going to let you guys know who don't like spoilers. The chat, the comment section down below. This is not a safe place for you. So if you want to ask me spoilers down there, by all means. The first person who asks me for spoilers on this comic book, I will give you the gist of the book and the spoiler for the ending. And I'll pin it to the top so that I don't need everybody asking me and I got to retype over and over again. I'll just pin it to the top. But this is a crazy good book, in my opinion, my taste. If you've been following me on YouTube for a while, you in general know the kind of things that I like and don't like. And I really like this a lot. This was bold, this was brave, this was daring. What is the name of, I know Stephen Cummings, for crying out loud, but Pacheco, Carla Pacheco. I believe that is a she. I hope I am not misgendering anyone. I wind up doing it all the time by accident. Oops, sorry. But, you know, I'm respectful when I realize. But Carla has a place in the Marvel Universe, as far as I'm concerned, after this book. If this is the proving grounds, I say yes, absolutely. Let Carla continuing kicking butt in the Marvel Universe, because wow, this was a really good story. I definitely dug on this. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for these two books. By all means, go and check them out. If you're interested in the 2099 universe, you can, of course, go and check out all of the books that came out prior. Those are all 100% new characters, with the kind of exception for Doom. Yeah, just read the first issue, and if you're not hooked, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, go back and check all those books out because they are amazing. And I'm out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.